I want to reflect on the question of why do I do what I do? And what I think I do is I am expressing myself through the medium of animation. And I think that everyone is familiar with the question, what is the purpose of life? And I think the simple and short answer to that is it's whatever you choose it to be. It's a highly individual question. What is the purpose of my life? Is that question, right? Because you can't answer it for other people. You can only answer it for yourself. And so, what is the purpose of my life? You choose. A better question here is, what is the essence of life? And I believe that the essence of life is creativity. I believe that life itself is this creative force, because life creates life. It's a verb that constantly happens. If you are alive, then you are constantly creating something. And we know this because we see it in nature, we see it in every living thing. Every living thing seeks to reproduce itself. And when it does reproduce itself, it looks exactly like the parent. Life images life, right? So when you have two dogs and the dogs make a puppy, the puppy looks like its parents. When you have a walnut tree and it creates a seed, and that seed gets planted and it grows up, it looks like a walnut tree. It's not a puppy, it's not anything else. It grows up to look like its parents. And in the same way with kids, human kids, right? When a mommy and a daddy love each other very much, a baby is made, and that baby looks like both the mommy and the daddy. And so I believe that life creates life. Life creates images of itself, but it's this creative power that every living thing has, that every single person has. And inside of me, that's what I recognize as this creative capability, and I've directed it towards animation. Now, I want to say more about like this fundamental belief for me, because in the beginning pages of Genesis, God creates the entire world, right? That's the first thing we know about God, is that God is a creator. And then like 3 lines later, it says that we are made in the image of God. Now that comes at the very beginning of the book, right? And I think that's very, very significant, because if God's the creator, we are made in the image of God, we are creators. Like that's it. Like we are creators. Like that's who we are. That's our identity. And you keep taking this idea further that every single person is a creator. And I think that when we think of creativity, we're only thinking about it in terms of things that are novel or things related to art. When in reality, I believe that creativity is simply when you make something that otherwise wouldn't have existed without you. That's it. Like anything you do can be a creative power. Anything you can do can align to the essence of life and being alive. And of course, when we look at art, when we look at music and movies and writing and all sorts of arts, what's happening there is the artist is putting a piece of themselves into the art, right? Again, that's life imaging life. We know biologically that the child would look like the parents. Well, what happens when we're talking about art in relation to the artist? I believe that every piece of art has vestiges of the artist in it, right? Animation, songs, movies, books, all sorts of things. You are creating these things as a representation of you. And I think that's beautiful, and I think everybody should continue to do that and even do it more. I think that would be awesome. But I want to talk about the flip side of that as well, which is that what about creativity directed into things that are not art? I believe that there are so many people out there that are truly exceptionally skilled at creating relationships, at creating conversations, at creating moments, right? Again, back to the definition. Make something that would not have existed without you, right? I have so many friends who aren't artists per se, but they create moments, they create events, they create these things that other people can be a part of and connect with other people. And I think at the end of the day, that's the whole point of life, is to create things that connect other living things. All stories are creative and connective. The purpose of a story is to connect people, is to connect these experiences, because once you make a story in any form of art, you're putting yourself into that form of art that other people are consuming, and when it resonates with them, you are both connecting to essentially not just the art but to each other, right? From the author to the art to the audience, there's a connective power there. And that's why stories are so powerful. That's why I love animation and film so much, is because I know that that is very, very true, that people can connect with a movie so passionately that they feel like they're seen, right? And that's a very creative power. Like, that's a true power that you have as a creator, as an artist, as a storyteller. And so I think to wrap up this video, what I want to say is every single person is a creator. And I want to encourage you to find the thing that sparks your interest the most and to go all in creating that. Because that's genuinely who you are. That's the point of life. That's the essence of life. Like, life is not life without that creative power. And that's within you, that's within me, that's within every single person. So I want to encourage everybody, man, if you are thinking about making videos, make some videos. If you want to get good at art, make that art. If you want to deepen your relationship with other people, like, that's a creative power as well, right? If you want to throw events where like people can connect and come together, do that too. Like, you are a powerful, powerful creative. And in addition to that, I think relationships are the most creative thing that you can do. And especially if you have kids, if you have a child, basically that child is imaging you, but it also has free will and can make a lot of choices and be creative in itself. And that's a really great adventure, I think, for people with kids, is that you basically made this little life that is creating life in itself. And so I think it's this exponential curve of life, creating life, creating life. And that can blossom in very, very unexpected and very fulfilling ways, I think. So I think, yeah, at the end of the day, I think to be human is to be creative. And if I were to answer the question, what is the purpose of life? I think the purpose of life would be to direct your unique creativity into something that is fulfilling for you and other people. And I think for me, that's going to be animation and art, and maybe making videos, because I enjoy making these a lot. So yeah, everyone is a creative, and I hope that everybody knows that. Everybody should know deeply that, hey, you have this creative power that wants to be let out, and that you're going to feel more alive when you do so, and that you should make the things that only you can make, right? It wouldn't have existed had it not been for you. And I think that that's going to be your gift to other people and to humanity, which is to fully express yourself in the things that you create. And I believe that when you do that, it truly will be a gift for everyone else to experience and to partake and to connect with. And that is the calling that everybody has, is to find your unique creativity and to bring it forth and to bring it to life and to share that with other people. So yeah, thanks for watching this video, you guys. Like and subscribe. I'm going to create more because it's fun and it's fulfilling for me. I'll see you in the next video. Hey, if you like that video, I've got 2 more here. This one is about me and all the projects that I've worked on. And this one is talking about, can anybody be an animator? So Click on one of those if you'd like.